Hello everybody, welcome back for a new video. This video is going to be very different from my other videos because I'm going to stretch a canvas with you. I showed on Instagram and Facebook a couple of videos and photos of me making my own canvases, and a lot of people said, oh, that is something that I want to do too. So I thought, why not? I can make a tutorial for you. So I've got a 90 centimeter canvas here. I already cut myself a piece of canvas. It's cotton. It is not prepared, so it's raw cotton. That is something that I love to work with. And you need a collet for stretch it and get it very tight. I've got a new staple gun. I got it today. Last night I was busy with the canvas and my staple gun gave up, didn't work anymore. So I got a new one today. This one takes a lot of effort. I have to use a lot of power to get the staples in, but let's see it as a workout, right? At the very end I'm going to use a pair of scissors to make sure that the canvas is very neat at the back side of my frame. So, where to start? Always start in the middle of your canvas. So I'm going to staple my canvas. No, I'm just going to start. I will staple my canvas over here. Okay, then I'm going to do the opposite. And I'm going to use that collet. Yes, you're in frame. Grab it and then just, you can probably see what happens over here. I will do it again. So I will stretch it and you can see that it pulls over there. A staple in here. So I'm going to do the middle of these opposite sides. So first all the middles and stretch it. So I'm just going to staple this and not use my collet because on that side is not stapled yet. I'm going to switch it around so you can see. Then I will use my collet. And that side is probably not in frame, so you probably can't see the effects when I stretch this. Pushing my thumb very tight on there and then give it a staple. So every middle is done now. So now I'm going to start on both sides of the middle. So stretch it, push my thumb very hard on here and then a staple in here. This is probably about 7 centimeters, I think, in between. Stretch it. And then the opposite. So now you can see what effect it has on here when I stretch the canvas with my collets over here. And staple. And I want my canvases as tight as a drum. So by working it in this way, it will become as tight as a drum. So in these two sides are 3 staples now, so I'm going to make sure that these sides also have 3 staples. Over here, this is a very nice canvas because there is a back cross in here, and I really love that because I do a lot of acrylic pouring and it can be very heavy, all the paints and the pouring medium, so that's perfect. Stretch it. And the last one. And then there is, oh, yes, it is workout. Whew. Okay, so I will continue doing this every time, 2 staples in the middle on both sides, working my way to the edges, and then I will show you how I do my corners. I want them very, very neat. And then I will be back to show you and tell you that. So I stretch my sides, I'm ready for my corners, so I'm going to take you in that you can see the details. So you can see I've got a lot of cotton, so there is where I use my pair of scissors to cut them, but not until I'm completely done. So I'm going to work on this corner, but at first I'm going to cut a bit of the corner, because otherwise this is going to be a lot of cotton. And I want the back of my canvas straight, because when I'm using liquid paints, I don't want it to be wonky or not leveled. So that's important for me. So use a pair of scissors and cut some of that cotton in the corner. So you can see one staple here and no here. So I'm going to fold it on this side and then staple it on this side. So I'm going to take my canvas off of my table. That's why I set my camera like this, just next to the table. And then I'm just going to find the perfect, and I can even use my collet to get it very, oh, that's off camera. push it very tight with my finger. And then don't staple in your leg. It never happened to me, but you never know. Be careful. This is the way that works for me. I also do a lot of smaller canvases, and then I can just let it stand on the table. But for bigger canvases, I place them on the ground. So here I have to, oh, I'm sorry. Over here I have to cut my canvas like that. And I'm going to fold it on the same way. So in this side there is no fold. This is very tight and straight. So I have to make sure that you're in camera. So I have to make it the fold on here. So this is the straight side, and this side and the opposite side has the folds. So I've got some experience by folding these corners and staple them. In the beginning it was a lot of practice, but now I can get it nice and easy. Don't staple your leg. So then this is the side for the folds. So I'm going to fold this one over here too. I've got a big roll of cotton, 16 meters or something, and I just roll that out on the floor, lay my canvas, my framework on there, and then cut the canvas. When I just started, I always measured. Sometimes I found that it was hard to get on every side enough cotton to stretch it out. So I stopped measuring. I just cut around the framework. That is why I have some canvas, some excess canvas. Oh gosh, I didn't cut this. I'm just chatting to you and not paying attention. So I'm going to cut that excess cotton, and that is something that I have and that I take for granted. But if you don't want to spill canvas, if you can measure. Maybe you can try what works best for you. So now my whole canvas is very tight, perfectly done. The only thing that I need to do is cut some excess canvas. And of course, when you're completely done, you need to prime this. I don't work on raw canvas. Some people do, and that's just fine, because some things are so beautiful on raw canvas. But I always prime my canvas at least 4 times with gesso. That is not going to be in this video. So this is all the excess that I have. I will show you the tight canvas. So here it is, a very nice big 90 centimeter canvas, very tight. Time for some primer, some gesso. I hope you like this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want some inspiration for art. And you can share this video with whomever uses canvases. Sometimes have something that didn't work out, so you can reuse your framework by just stretching a new canvas, a new cotton on here. So please share, and I'll see you for the next one.